I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Caitlin Clark is a menace, man. She literally kicked Cheryl Reeve off the team. This is my team. I don't fuck with you. Get out of here. Yo, son. Cheryl Reeve, you asked for it.
The WNBA was thrown into chaos when Caitlin Clark made a bold move during the live All-Star draft. She publicly traded her assigned coach, Cheryl Reeve. It wasn't for show. Clark sent a strong message. She's done accepting disrespect from coaches who underestimate her. This moment marks a big shift, showing that star players like her are ready to stand up to the league's politics.
Swapped coaches. Cheryl Reeve, dodged the bullet. Thank God I don't need a coach, Caitlin Clark, man. Man, I can't deal with that. I would have had to swallow so much pride. I can't do that. Fee, she probably called him the Fee, talk to Caitlin, please. I can't coach her. I can't do it. This book's about to come out. You know what they're going to be saying if I'm coaching Caitlin Clark and the book's out? Oh, God. Fee, please. And then Sandy Bordello's like, oh yeah, this is good.
In a time when most drama feels fake and made for social media, Caitlin Clark gave us something real. During the 2025 WNBA All-Star Draft on live TV, she changed everything. What should have been a normal event turned historic when she boldly called out the league for how it's treated her. She stood her ground and made it clear she's had enough of the disrespect.
This is the first time I've ever seen this, man. The first time out of all the times I've seen where two star players are picking up players. They ask for a trade, or the median person asked for a trade, and they're talking about trading the
WNBA stuck to its usual all-star format. With the Minnesota Lynx holding the best record, Cheryl Reeve was assigned to coach Team Clark, while Sandy Brondello of the Liberty would lead Team Collier. Everything looked routine, until Caitlin Clark stepped in. She's not the type to blindly follow tradition. Clark challenges the old ways and demands the respect she's earned.
Collier's head coach for the Minnesota Lynx, so that makes sense. But the drama is going to come from Reeve having previously been critical on social media about the amount of attention Clark received relative to the rest of the league, not to mention being the coach of Team USA that Caitlin Clark was so famously snubbed.
Without missing a beat, Caitlin Clark told ESPN's Malika Andrews exactly how she felt. Calm and confident, she said, "I don't know if this is in the rules. I don't really care, we're going to trade coaches." Then she doubled down. Fee is going to take her coach. Sandy Brondello, let's get it, we just made it a rule. In that moment, Clark made it clear she knows her power, and she's not afraid to use it.
To be completely honest, I love my team. I think they're great. I don't have any intentions of really trading any of them. I don't know if this is in the rules. I don't really care. But I think we've already discussed we are going to trade coaches. Fee's going to take her coach, Sandy Brondello. Let's get it. It's going to be amazing. Sorry, WNBA, if that's not in the rule. Sorry, ESPN, if that's not in the rules, but we just made it a rule. So, Sandy Brondello, come on over. Let's get to it. You can coach Sabrina.
The room went quiet. You could practically hear WNBA executives gasping off camera. No one had ever seen a player trade her all-star coach live on TV, and the league was powerless to stop it. In that moment, Caitlin Clark didn't just take part in the draft, she rewrote the rules right in front of everyone, all while staying calm and in control.
News here. I don't know that I've heard of a coach being traded in the all-star.
If you're still watching, here's where things really heat up. This wasn't just about switching coaches, it was the boiling point of a long-running feud between Caitlin Clark and Cheryl Reeve. For months, Reeve had thrown shade at Clark, downplaying her achievements, questioning her place in the league, and reportedly helping keep her off the Olympic team. While Clark was filling arenas and making history, Reeve was busy posting cryptic tweets and complaining about the spotlight being on one player. The disrespect had been simmering all season until Clark finally called it out.
Announced that Cheryl Reeve will be the coach for Caitlin Clark's All-Star team. Not feeling this at all. This is the same woman who despised her last year, saying, "I don't give two shits about Caitlin Clark." The same woman who really didn't want her on the Olympic team. She was hell-bent about it, very open about it. Same woman who wore Black Girls Rock while playing Caitlin Clark, insinuating that Caitlin Clark is a racist, so she's gonna be, pandering to the audience. Like, I hate that shit, man. I hate people who...
But the Olympic snub was the breaking point. As head coach of Team USA, Cheryl Reeve had the power to put Caitlin Clark on the roster and chose not to. When asked if she regretted the decision, Reeve responded with just one cold word. No, that said it all. This wasn't about Clark's game, it was about politics. Personal bias beat out pure talent. And Clark was the one left out because of it.
He wasn't a part of the official committee, but, some may believe she had some say in how all that went down. Regardless, the picking between the players was a lot of fun, and Caitlin Clark also wound up with all of the Fever members on her squad as well, meaning Aaliyah Boston, Clark, and Kelsey Mitchell will be a trio in Indianapolis for all.
Caitlin Clark had done more for women's basketball than anyone in years, filling arenas, breaking viewership records, and bringing in a whole new fan base. But instead of treating her like the star she is, Cheryl Reeve saw her as a problem. So when the All-Star draft came around, Clark didn't hold back. She used the moment to send a clear message. She wouldn't accept disrespect anymore. The WNBA was stunned, scrambling to figure out if the coach trade was even allowed. Eventually, Malika Andrews confirmed it was, but let's be honest, that rule only existed because Clark made it happen.
By the way, I just got official word from the WNBA, from the league. I am hearing that a trade of coaches is permitted and it is granted. I wish I had a gavel here. So the coach trade has gone through. As the steward of this draft, it has been approved. And these are your teams. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Ladies, thank you so much.
Let that sink in. The WNBA had to make up a rule on the spot because Caitlin Clark refused to be coached by someone who had disrespected her for months. And this wasn't just any player. Clark is the driving force behind the league's biggest surge in decades. She's packing arenas, grabbing national headlines, and pushing women's basketball into the spotlight. Yet the league has stood by while others took shots at her, allowed hard fouls, and let criticism fly without consequence. Through it all, Clark stayed composed. No yelling. No drama. Just calm, clear action. Sandy Brondello, come on over. Let's get to it, she said like it was business as usual. But everyone watching knew better. This wasn't routine. This was a power shift. Clark had just changed the game.
Get the trade coaches. They just traded Cheryl Reeves to get the Liberty coach. That is great. So we don't have to worry about Cheryl Reeves anymore. Cheryl Reeves can go to her team. I think Nafisa's team is too slow, bro. Yeah, Alyssa Thomas is good, but she's slow. Angel Reese isn't fast. Breanna Stewart isn't fast. I'm telling you, they're going to be more of a half-court type of team.